Hello, good day, whatever time of day, whatever time of week this is. Welcome to today's class. So, this is a by request class, and it's a class for biceps tendonitis. And so this student is having issues with pain in the front of the shoulder. And this can result from lots of different things. In this case, it's sports, but it can also be for instance, a weakness in the rhomboids and the lats. It's always due to an imbalance in the body. And when we're addressing it with yoga, we don't necessarily want to do chaturangas, because if we are out of alignment through our shoulders, and the shoulders are really doing a lot of work during our vinyasas, we don't want to continue down the road of improper form and more injury. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do vinyasas. If you really want to do one, do a vinyasa, but no vinyasas. And we're going to work to strengthen the rhomboids and the lats. And that's going to help retract the shoulders back and help pull you back into alignment. We'll also be doing some stretching. In addition, for this being helpful with biceps tendonitis, which I have suffered from myself, if you ever have that, like if you work at a desk a lot and you get that funny little niggling pain right underneath a shoulder blade, the strengthening of the rhomboids as opposed to stretching the rhomboids will often address it. At least it did in my body. So, long introduction for a short class. Let's go ahead and get to it. And we're going to go ahead and start in child's pose today. So just super easy. And you can do your knees really close together and sit back on your heels, or you can keep your toes together and keep your knees as wide as your mat and fall back. And you don't have to sit all the way on your heels, but you're going to pull the heels towards, or pull the hips towards the heels, and your arms can be forward if you like. And just take a few breaths here. Good. And then we're just going to walk both hands over to the left, get a little side body stretch here. If you want to walk your right hand forward of your left hand more, go for it. And come back to center. Walk the hands over to the right. Good. Again, that left hand can creep forward of that right hand if you need a little bit more stretch through the left side body. You might even feel this through the armpit a little bit in the outer shoulder. Good. And then we're going to come back through center, and we're just going to start to walk ourselves all the way forward onto our belly, and we're going to start to come into a cobra series. So I can't put my face all the way down. Your face is going to be on the mat. Your hands are going to be directly underneath the shoulders, and I want you to roll your shoulders back and feel the length in your neck, and then start to press the palms into the mat. And as you come up and look forward, your hips are going to stay on the mat, and we're going to keep pulling the shoulder blades together behind us. Really puffing out the chest forward. Good, and then we're going to exhale, come all the way down. This time we're going to bring our arms out in a wide T shape, coming up to our fingertips. Roll the shoulders back, find the length in the neck, and start to come up into exalted cobra. So again, we want to keep the chest coming forward, and we're doing that by pulling the shoulder blades together behind us to push the chest forward. Good. Exhale all the way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders once more. Roll the shoulders back, start to come up into cobra, and then lift the hands off the mat as your bulldog comes to assist you. Thank you. As we're hovering and getting licked by the dog. Thank you. And then we're going to come all the way back down. I want you to start to slowly push yourself back to child's pose for just a moment to lengthen out the lower back. Let's go all the way back forward onto our belly once more. And this time we're going to bring our arms out in a cactus shape. So if you're looking, it's like this shape, and our arms are resting on the mat. And I want you to turn your head over to the left, and then start to press the left side of the body off the mat, and maybe even bring the hip and even the left foot behind us. And you're going to start to get a big stretch through the front of the right shoulder, so through that pec major and pec minor that might be pulling your shoulders forward and out of alignment. Good. So start to roll all the way down. This is going to be kind of modified. I'm finding my cactus arm with my left arm. I'm turning my head to the left. I'm starting to press into my right hand to bring the right shoulder off the mat. Option to bring that right hip, right leg behind you. Also, you might notice that one side finds this posture more readily than the other. Just go with it. Don't treat it with judgment. Just know that that's where your body is. And you're learning where your body is today. Good. Start to come all the way back down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Press back to child's pose again for another quick moment. And then we're going to peel up into tabletop. So from tabletop, shoulders over elbows over wrists, hips above the knees. Let's do a few cat-cows here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, so pushing the mat away, tucking the tailbone, chin towards the chest. Good, inhale, drop the belly, chin lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, push, curl. Let's get one more in. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, push the mat away. Come back to neutral. Inhale your right arm up to the sky, following the gaze, following the fingertips. And then as you exhale, right arm comes down. We're going to slide the right shoulder, right temple, right ear, all the way down to the mat. And you can use those left fingertips to help keep your weight off the shoulder entirely, or if you're comfortable with the weight, you can bring that left arm behind you. And always honoring where your body is, not where you want it to be. Good. Left hand comes down. Start to press into the left hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And then right hand comes down. Find your tabletop. Inhale, left arm sweeps. Eyes follow. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. So again, that left shoulder, left temple, left ear. Option to use that right hand to keep weight off, all of the weight from dropping on the shoulder, or you can let that right arm fall behind you. Again, right arm up to the sky, comes down to the mat. Start to press yourself up with that right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches. Left hand comes down. Start to walk the hands forward. Curl the toes under, press back into down dog. And just take a second. If you like to walk the dog, if you like to twist your down dog out, everybody's kind of caught their thing that feels right and organic here. So take that moment, indulge in those movements. Find maybe your first down dog today. Good. Good. And then you're going to step your right foot forward, turn your back foot flat, and we're going to come all the way up into warrior one. So arms up and overhead, pull the right hip back, push the left hip forward. Keep reaching, relax the shoulders. Hands come behind you, interlace your fingers, remember which thumb is on top, press the palms together, roll the shoulder blades back together, option to look up as you inhale, exhale, bow to the inside of the right leg, keep rolling the shoulders back together. So I'm less concerned about how high those knuckles can come off your tailbone and just more concerned with you allowing your neck to relax while those shoulder blades roll back. Start to pull yourself up with your knuckles, release, arms up and overhead, warrior one. Pull the elbows back, puff out the chest, option to look up. Good. So you notice the trend of pulling the shoulder blades together behind us. Okay. Gaze comes down, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands down. I'm pressing back to down dog. Again, if you are dying for your vinyasa, go for it. I'm just not advising it if you're having this particular issue. Okay, left foot steps forward, right foot spins flat. Inhale, come all the way up, warrior one. Beautiful. Interlace your fingers behind you. Opposite thumb on top. If you can't remember, just do it the way that feels weird, and that's probably the opposite way. Roll the shoulders back, up. Exhale, drop the head. Good. Keep pressing the hands away. Keep rolling the shoulders back.
Let the head relax. Pull yourself all the way up, arms up and overhead. Cactus thumbs out, puff out the chest, option to look up. Good. Inhale, arms reach. Hands come down. Step back. Press back to down dog. Good. All right. Let the head drop. Right foot steps forward once more. Stay low in the lunge. So you're on the ball of the left foot. Keep your left hand down. I want you to sweep your right arm up towards the sky. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. So we're finding a twist here. Really think about that right shoulder pulling back and reaching and lengthening. And then you can look down at your foot and your hand. You're going to start to pull yourself up, coming into a revolved twist. So right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward. Big stretch through the chest, but strengthening the back of the shoulder. Cactus arms. Rotate cactus arms forward. Start to pull back with the right elbow, push forward with the left elbow, rotate again. There we go, twisting. Back forward. And twist with cactus arms. Forward once more. Twist with cactus arms. Good, keep holding. Come back forward, arms up and overhead. Hands come down, step back. Find your down dog. I'm switching sides. Good. Step the left foot forward, stay on the ball of the right foot. Right hand stays down, left arm reaches. So again, we want to stay really active through that left arm, really allowing the shoulder muscles to engage while also stretching out our chest. Look down, start to pull yourself up into that revolved twist. Steady, steady. And then cactus arms. Whew. Cactus arms are tougher in this one, I feel. Start to turn forward. And then we're going to press that right elbow forward, pull the left elbow back. Twist. Good. Forward once more. And push into the twist. Rotate forward. Push into the twist. Good. Arms up and overhead. Hands come down. Step back down dog. Take a breath here. Whew. There we go. If you want to roll out your shoulders, if that feels good. And then here we go. We're going to step that right foot forward, find our lunge, come all the way up into a high lunge. Cactus arms. Good. So keep pulling the chest back, open, and then sweep the arms forward, bend the left knee. Pull back and open, gazes forward. Sweep. One more time, pull the elbows back, open up the chest. Sweep. Good, arms up and overhead, find a lunge. Hands come down, step back down dog, take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. Left foot steps forward, come all the way up, high lunge on the left side. Cactus arms, pull the elbows back. And then we're going to sweep the arms forward. Open, pull the elbows back. And sweep. Last one, pull the elbows back. And sweep. Arms up and overhead, high lunge. Hands come down, step back down dog. Big breath in. Good, and then come down to plank on knees. Look forward. You're going to very gently lower yourself all the way onto your belly. And if that means bringing the elbows out wide, so don't be beholden to narrow elbow here. If you're having shoulder issues, you can come out wider. Do what's right for your body, okay? So coming all the way down, we're going to go ahead and reach our arms forward. Your forehead's on the mat. Mine isn't because I have a microphone. And you're going to look forward. You're going to inhale the arms up. You're going to pull the elbows back, lifting up the chest. Reach forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back. Forward. Exhale down. Up. back, reach forward, exhale down. Here we go. Inhale up, back, forward, exhale down. Inhale up, back, hold. Keep pulling the hands back. Keep pulling the elbows back. Keep pulling the shoulders back. Don't worry about how high you are. Just feel that engagement in the back body, especially between the shoulder blades. Breath is steady, even though it doesn't sound like it on this microphone. Good. And then start to come all the way down. And press back to a nice child's pose once more. You can let your arms come to your sides, or if it feels better with them forward, wherever you are, listen to it and choose the option that suits you best. Good. And we're going to reach the hands forward. We're going to start to curl the toes under, press back into down dog once more. Step the right foot forward. Bring that back left foot in, about 3/4 distance than what you would normally do with Warrior One. And then we're just going to stand all the way up. So, with this one, you have choices. You can do reverse prayer. If your shoulder is really acting up, you can do prayer with the fingers pointing down, or you can even grab opposite elbows. So it's your choice on what is most comfortable for your shoulders, but you're going to pick that option, roll the shoulders back, get nice and tall, looking forward, big breath, exhale out and over the right leg. And just stop about halfway down. So you have this nice T shape here. Keep lengthening the head out, keep rolling the shoulders back. Think about your arm position. So I'm going to change my arm position, and then I'm going to exhale down further while keeping my shoulders rolling back. Good. Let the head drop. Right knee can be bent, if that allows you to find a deeper posture here. Good. And then start to pull yourself all the way up, coming up, 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 up. Beautiful. Release the arms. Give them a shake if they need it. Hands come down. Step back. Find down dog. Opposite side. Left foot steps forward. Again, that back right foot is going to be about 3/4 distance than what you normally do for Warrior One. Swoop all the way up. So remember your choices here. You could do reverse prayer, prayer down, grab opposite elbows. Choose what's working for you. Get nice and tall. Come out and over. We're going to stop halfway down. Think about what position we have our arms in. See if we want to change it up. And then we're going to go all the way down. Let the head drop. Option to bend that front left knee. Shoulders back. Neck relaxes. Good. Pull yourself all the way up. Arms up and overhead. Touch the microphone. Go ahead and find your way back to down dog while I futz with this. There we go. That's a new one for me. All right. From down dog, go ahead and lower onto your knees. Good. And then we're going to come all the way back down to our belly once more. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Good. Bring your arms to your sides, palms down. Start to lift your hands up, lift your toes up, lift your head up, roll the shoulders back and reach. Trying to bring our pinkies together. So our palms are down, our thumbs are out. Big breath in, a little bit more. Exhale down. Whew. Give your hips a little shake. Hands under shoulders. Press yourself all the way back to a seated position. Good. And then go ahead and reach your legs forward. Get nice and long. Big reach. Exhale out and over. Paschimottanasana. So you might feel this in your lower back a little bit. We did a lot of back bending activities, and so while I want everything focused up around the shoulders, you're still going to feel it through your lower back. So everything's connected. It's just a reminder. Everything's connected. Good. Big breath in. Get nice and long. Exhale. Just drop. Walk the hands back towards the body. Lean into the hands, give them a shake. Bring the feet out wide. Good. Wide-legged forward bend, sit nice and tall. Reach out and over. You might come to your elbows. You might come completely flat. You might be up here. Wherever you are, it's exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't tell yourself otherwise. Start to walk both hands over to the left leg. So you're going to rotate your torso towards that left leg. And you could grab your leg or toes if you want, or you can just walk your hands to either side of the leg. But be mindful of that right hip. It might want to come with you. Keep that grounded on the mat. Walk back through center. Gonna keep going. Right side. Rotating our chest towards that right leg. Out and over. Left hip is staying on the mat. Come back to center. You can lean back into the hands. Legs come together. Ooh. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and find our way onto our mat. We're going to bend our knees. Make sure that you've got mat to land your head on as you come all the way back, back, back. Good. And you're going to hug your knees to your chest for just a moment. And then bring your feet back down to the mat. Cross your right thigh over your left. You can do cactus arms here. You can do your arms in a T shape. Hands can be heart and belly, but if you're still looking for extra stretch through the chest, that T shape where the cactus arms might be your jam. Both knees are going to fall over to the left. Option to turn your gaze over to the right. Gaze comes up to center. Knees come up to center. Uncross. Realign the spine if necessary. Left leg crosses over right. Arm variation of choice. Both knees fall over to the right. Gaze turns over to the left. Gaze comes up to center, knees come up to center, uncross the legs, realign, happy baby's pose, reaching on the inside of the legs to grab over the tops of the feet and grab the outsides. And by tops of the feet that you normally see when you're standing, not the tops of your feet when you're upside down and the soles of the feet are to the sky. So the opposite of the soles of the feet is what you're reaching around. Pull the knees down, option to rock. Option to roll, option to stay still. Good, release, go ahead and straighten the legs, reach the toes towards the sky. Go ahead and flex the feet. You can even bring your hands behind your hamstrings to support you here. And then go ahead and bring both feet down to the mat. Straighten the legs out. Arms come to the sides. Start to find Shavasana. And if you have your palms rotated towards the sky with the thumbs pointing away from you, that little rotation will allow for a deeper breath, but it's also another subtle stretch for the pec minor. Continuing to open up the chest to allow the muscles of the back to pull your shoulders open and in alignment. Just taking a few breaths here. And if you have time to stay in Shavasana. If you don't have time to stay, begin to roll onto your side. Start to press yourself slowly up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting tall. Taking a few breaths. Just taking stock of how your body feels in this moment. Not judging how it feels.
assessing, taking notes, objectively observing how it feels. What worked for you, what didn't. Take a last breath in. Exhale it out. Blink the eyes open. Come back into the now. Thank you very much for joining me for a mini biceps tendonitis class. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. There's my little box in the corner. And if there's anything that you want particularly for yourself, you can drop a comment below, or you can even send me a direct message, and I'll do it. I'm happy to do it within reason. Some things I can't do. But yeah, so thank you. Have a great one. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does help, and I look forward to the next time. Bye.